Okay, all set to go. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. And now two balls and a strike. Line drive to short and caught. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out towards right center field. Vierling pulls it down, and there's two away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that one clips the corner. Two outs, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Now he breaks his bat. And that is that. And the Angels are gone in order. The Tigers coming up. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out. Here is Gleyber Torres. 1-1 now. That one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Got him. And there's two away.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's Riley Green. Pitch misses. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
There's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This to third. Whips it across and quickly one away in the second. Zach Neto now at the plate. Next offering is outside. No score here in the second. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And that's downstairs and outside. cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Swinging a foul out of play. A little bit low.
Nope.
The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Neto zips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swings and misses. Make it 4. Back here in Detroit, top half of the 3rd inning. And now Yoan Moncada. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Stepping in, Luis Rengifo. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Line drive and a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Ball.
Next offering misses down and away.
2-1.
Rengifo at first, 1 gone. Next pitch off the play. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
First base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So digging in, Taylor Ward. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. And we're back. Now, Jace Young. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Swing at a ground ball, and that's just foul. Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out. Back at Comerica Park. Start of the fourth. Here's Trout. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now Jorge Soler. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Torres. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. That one catches the corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
That one missing inside. The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, runner at first. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Back here in Detroit, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Zach Neto. Next offering away upstairs.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
That one finds the corner. Full count now.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base, and here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Fought off foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Outside. And that's ball 2. Neto at third with 2 away. On the ground. Sweeney. That's the third out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Swing and a miss.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Down the left field line. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead. Around second now, going for 3. In there safely.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And that's way high. 2-2.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Young checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Just missed.
Nope.
Swing and a pop-up. Neto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Strike 2. And a good eye there.
Outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Joe Adele.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chopped left side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Runner on the go. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field, and it falls. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. So up next, Nolan Shanuel. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Bunted back towards the pitcher. Tosses to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking. 2 out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
1 strike.
The 3-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now here is Kerry Carpenter. Grounds 1 to short. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the top of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Off the mark there, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Meadows settles underneath it, makes the grab, 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. There's the swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here is Yoan Moncada. Two outs. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
And that's in the dirt. Now 2-2. On the ground to short, Sweeney. Whips it to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. That's to 3rd. Moncada zips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Colt Pete digs in now. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. And just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And that one a little below the knees. And now 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Ben Joyce. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Right-handed reliever. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. That's the 3rd out, and we're back here in Detroit. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Then there's 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Adele getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. Meadows sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Just off the inside edge.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2. That one ripped, and it stays fair. Runner around 3rd. He scores, and they have the lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Jorge Soler will hit next. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1st and 2nd, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. So bases all loaded up. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Nolan Shanuel. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Angels get 1 on this double, and it's now a 2-1. And we're back, and here is Trey Sweeney. So the tying run at 2nd. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele on the run. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 1 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. Man at 2nd.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Moniak snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Jansen is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.